Close to 4.5 hours after Delhi Chief Minister apologized for the death of Gajendra Singh and for continuing with the rally after that, party leader Ashutosh, while speaking to the India Today group, broke down on live TV, seeking forgiveness for the farmer's demise. A distraught leader appealed to the Congress and the BJP to stop politicizing Gajendra's death. He folded his hands and apologized to Gajendra's daughter, who was also on our show. The irony lies in the fact, though, that Megha, the daughter, was brave enough through the show not to break down, while Ashutosh couldn't control his emotions.
जी मैं कहूँगी कि जब मेरे पिताजी चले गए हैं तो अब चले गए, इस दुनिया में आ नहीं सकते दोबारा। मैं चाहूँगी, उन्होंने कहा है कि भाई गलती हो गई, लेकिन मैं कहूँगी कि उनकी पार्टी में हजारों लोग थे, उनकी रैली निकल रही थी, तो इसमें से कोई भी व्यक्ति ऐसा नहीं था कि जो अपने मानवता का धर्म निभा सके, मेरे पिताजी को लटकते हुए उनकी कोई जान बचा सके। क्या इतनी मानवता नहीं रही है आज के इंसान में?
हम सब लोग बहुत आहत हैं बेटी। मैं गुनहगार हूं तुम्हारा। मैं मंच पे उस वक्त मौजूद था, काश हम उसको बचा पाते, लेकिन हम लोग सोए नहीं है रात में, बहुत तकलीफ है। लेकिन ये जो राजनीति इसके बहाने की जा रही है, ये गलत है। इस देश के नेताओं को समझना होगा कि ऐसी राजनीति से कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला। इस राजनीति को बदलिए आप लोग। ये बीजेपी कांग्रेस वाले राजनीति कर रहे हैं, इसमें मनीष सिसोदिया का नाम लेके आ रहे हैं। हमारे विश्वास की तरफ उंगली उठाई जा रही है। हम लोग इंसान हैं, हम राजनीति करने नहीं आए हैं। हम राजनीति करने नहीं आए हैं, इतनी गंदी राजनीति करने नहीं आए हैं। हम इस राजनीति करने नहीं आए हैं। ये राजनाथ सिंह जी को समझना चाहिए। हमारे ऊपर ये आरोप लगाने की कोशिश की जा रही है, हमने उकसाया उसको। ये गलत है, ये ठीक नहीं है। तो मेरी बेटी की तरीके से हो मेघा, मैं तुम्हारा गुनहगार हूं, मैं तुम्हारा गुनहगार हूं, मैं तुम्हारा गुनहगार हूं। मैं नहीं बचा पाया उसको। मैं नहीं बचा पाया उसको, ये मेरी गलती है, मेरे नेताओं की गलती है।
जी हम अभी इस संसार में कोई रहा नहीं है, तो इसके लिए अब क्या करें। लेकिन मैं चाहूंगी कि आप इसके लिए अपने आप को जिम्मेदार न ठहराएं।
बीजेपी कांग्रेस इस पर राजनीति कर रही है, कह रहे षड्यंत्र है। कांग्रेस कह रही षड्यंत्र है, बीजेपी कह रही षड्यंत्र है। हमारे पर आरोप लगाया जा रहा है कि हमने उसको मार दिया। हम इंसान हैं, हमसे गलती हो सकती है। हमसे कहा गया कि हम लोग संवेदनशील नहीं है। हमसे कहा गया कि हमारे अंदर मानवता नहीं है।
जी मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ कि अब मेरे पिताजी संसार में रहे तो नहीं है, तो मैं बस इतना कहना चाहती हूँ कि पार्टियां एक दूसरे पर दोषारोपण नहीं करें। अब कि कांग्रेस बीजेपी आप पर, ऐसे मैं इन सबसे कहना चाहती हूँ कि इस प्रकार एक दूसरे को दोषी ना ठहराएं।
आशुतोष जी हमारे बड़े हैं, इनके कई शो में बैठ के मैं भी बतौर एक छोटा सा राजनीतिक के रूप में मैंने डिबेट्स किए हैं। मुझे बड़ा कष्ट हो रहा है जब आशुतोष जी रो रहे हैं, मगर देखिए आशुतोष जी, राजनीति में हम सब सुधारने के लिए ही आए हैं और यहाँ कोई राजनीति नहीं कर रहा है।
That was Ashutosh breaking down on TV. The entire stress that had been building up over the last 48 hours finally getting to him when he met Megha, the daughter of Gajendra, on our program. And what is remarkable is the composure that Megha demonstrated even when Ashutosh broke down. Well, Ashutosh was not the only one who expressed remorse and regret. Even Chief Minister Aravind Kejriwal, who'd come under immense fire for remaining quiet and for continuing with his speech when Gajendra had tried to commit suicide, finally apologized for what happened that day. 48 hours after a farmer committed suicide in his rally at Delhi's Jantar Mantar, the Chief Minister finally spoke out. Kejriwal admitted that it was wrong to continue with his speech even after news of the suicide came out. For the past 24 hours, we've seen an ugly turf war with the police. The Delhi Chief Minister now wanted to tone down the offensive. He claimed that cops also didn't realize what Gajendra Singh was up to, and if they had, they would have probably intervened and tried to prevent what Gajendra was trying to do. Kejriwal has appealed to bring the discourse back to farmers instead of making this a political slugfest. The big question tonight, is this real remorse of fake tears? Aravind Kejriwal apologized. Ashutosh broke down on TV, but the BJP is saying these are crocodile tears. An apology is not enough. Joining us now on the showdown, we've got Ashish Khaitan representing the Aam Aadmi Party and Siddharth Singh from the BJP. Siddharth, Ashutosh breaking down on national television, and we've seen the BJP come out and say these are crocodile tears. This is just an attempt to try and garner sympathy. Do you think that the Aam Aadmi Party has learnt its lesson? They've apologized for their mistake. They've said sorry. What more would you want them to do? Siddharth.
Well, Rahul, truly speaking, if somebody says sorry or somebody feels remorse, then generally we should all let it go and we should say this is a sensitive matter and therefore we shouldn't dwell upon it and close the subject. But unfortunately, in two things which happened, one was Aravind Kejriwal's apology and the second was Ashutosh, breaking down. Ashutosh should have, I personally feel he should be wiping the tears of the family rather than himself crying or making a scene out of it. He should have been answering the questions which was being asked by the daughter. She had all the composed and it is she who had lost the father, but that was not happening. So I personally felt that maybe the others also felt, but I personally felt the Ashutosh's reaction should have been different. Now coming on Aravind Kejriwal, I genuinely felt that okay, he may be speaking from his heart. But when I went through the ANI script, I find too many contradictions, Rahul, and if you may allow, just to raise few of those contradictions, he says that he could not see what was happening. Now, if you say you could not see, there was Sanjay Singh and Kumar Vishwas, which all your channels have shown, that they were talking about, oh, you come down from the tree. Now, if you cannot see, how can you be making an appeal from the dais? So there seems to be a contradiction. Then you say that I should have not continued with my speech if somebody was making an attempt to attempt for committing suicide. Well, you continued with the program because Kumar Vishwas has been seen on many channels saying that wo latak gaya. You knew about it. Now, thirdly, you are making again, if there is a remorse in what you had said, you won't be saying first day you accuse, let's say you accuse the BJP, the second day you accuse the police, now the third day you are accusing the media. You say, oh, you are doing it for a TRP.
Okay, you've said many things. You've set the stage for this debate.
For last 3 days.
I want to bring Ashish Khaitan in. The BJP is saying these are crocodile tears. You've understood that this has not gone down well with the people and therefore you're now trying to show that you're apologetic. If this was genuine, it would have come out on the first day, not after being hammered on television and social media for 48 hours. Then this belated apology only because Aravind Kejriwal knew that he'd made a mistake and he should have actually apologized much earlier. Ashish Khaitan.
Well, Rahul, who are we to say that, look, our apology is 100% genuine and our tears are 100% authentic. We leave it to the viewers, we leave it to the common man, the general public to evaluate us and see whether we are sincere in our apology and whether we are sensitive to the cause of the farmers, and in this case whether we are sensitive to what has actually transpired. As far as the delay, the 24-hour delay, we could have done so many things. I mean, you don't have the benefit of the 2020 vision at the time when things are happening. This is what exactly Aravind Kejriwal said, that from the stage we couldn't see anything. So whatever messages were coming to us, they were coming to us through volunteers. So first the message that came that look, somebody is trying to create a ruckus, because there were some people who were trying to disrupt a rally, and who had some grievance against a certain decision that the government is evaluating. And for the longest period of time, we were under the impression that certain disruptors were there who were trying to create a scene. And then came the message that somebody has climbed up the tree. Now at this point of time, both Sanjay Singh and Kumar Vishwas, at least more than on 24 occasions, implored that whoever has climbed up the tree, please come down.
Ashish, let's see what happened this morning. You bring in news agency ANI, and Aravind Kejriwal seems highly reluctant to answer any questions. He's saying, I've said what I had to. This is a man who earlier used to say, I'm not scared of all questions. Why is Manmohan Singh quiet? Why is Modi not answering? Now, when he's asked a question, he expects to say his bit and not take any more questions. Why this reluctance to take the questions and to answer them? If there's genuine remorse, it almost seemed as if he was desperately trying to change the narrative, to shift it from what happened at Jantar Mantar and to focus squarely on the plight of the farmers, which would have suited the Aam Aadmi Party, and not answer all the uncomfortable questions around what happened at Jantar Mantar that day.
I think the discussion and the focus on the plight of the farmers in this country, whether it is farmer suicides or this particular land acquisition bill, which everybody believes is against the interest of the farmers, should be focused on. And it's not just the interest of the Aam Aadmi Party. I think it's in the interest of the nation as a whole, and it's in the interest of the farmers that the plight of the farmers should get discussed. So that's exactly what Aravind was saying, that look, whatever blame that you want to apportion on Aam Aadmi Party or against me, I am ready to take all the blame and all the flag, but let's focus on the substantive issues, which is that even as we speak, somebody somewhere, some farmer is contemplating of committing suicide or trying to end his life because his crop got destroyed and is not getting enough support from the government, or he is scared that his land would get acquired by some corporate company or by some government against his wishes. So the plight of the farmers is what we should all be focusing on. That's exactly what Aravind was saying, that Swaminathan report which should be implemented, which every party committed that will be implemented, was part of the BJP manifesto as well.
When the Prime Minister spoke in Parliament, he said there must be no politics over farmer suicides. However, all that we've seen from the BJP since this morning is politics. Once Aravind Kejriwal has said sorry, he's expressed regret, he said he made a mistake, he should have cancelled that speech. Isn't that where this matter ends? Anything that you say over and beyond this is actually a disservice to the agrarian crisis, which frankly should be front and center in everyone's attention. All our netas, all our government should really be working on trying to alleviate their misery.
Rahul, there are two things to it. Firstly, in my opening sentence, I said if somebody has apologized or has wept, one should accept it and close the whole thing. But when you hear what Aravind Kejriwal had said and the script, which is the ANI script, when you go through it, there are a number of questions which are coming because there are contradictions, and I listed few of them. Let me put another contradiction. If somebody says that I could not sleep, maybe I take a point, it took him 48 hours, not 24 hours. But it took him 48 hours to come and apologize. Let me say I accept that fact. But at the end of the day, those 48 hours, if you felt it was wrong, you should have stopped your spokesperson and senior leaders from making unnecessarily irrelevant accusations. But you continue doing that. Now Rahul, when you say politicizing the whole issue, now there are certain important questions, because this death has been politicized by Aam Aadmi Party immediately when this whole drama was being enacted. Unfortunately, this has come very bad on Aam Aadmi Party, and overall, let me be very genuine about it. What we all are fearing, and what we all are, mostly the people watching and following it, feel that this was a drama enacted by them. It will cost to a lot of politicians very, very badly. Because
one second, Siddharth, when you're saying what you are, I must say that you've got no evidence at all
to substantiate your charge. And this is exactly what you're doing, which is what Modi said you shouldn't do. You're playing politics. You're accusing Siddharth, the Aam Aadmi Party of a lack of sensitivity. You're accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of not doing enough. I want to run just now an excerpt, Siddharth, of a comment made by Rajasthan's Chief Minister, Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Listen to her, Siddharth. You're saying Aravind Kejriwal was insensitive. Let's listen to what the Rajasthan Chief Minister said, and then I'll talk about who's being sensitive.
ये अब यहाँ का है, पर आप सब लोग जानते हो अच्छी तरह से कि अखबार में तो आ गया है व्हाट इज द इशू, आपको मालूम है
बार में आ गया है what is the issue, why do I need to go to Dausa? This is Rajasthan's Chief Minister Siddharth Nath Singh, and you're accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of being insensitive, Siddharth? What sort of a comment is this from the Rajasthan Chief Minister?
No, Rahul, the state government representatives, senior ministers have been there, the bureaucrats have been there. I don't think one should start now saying the chief minister has not gone, then somebody will come, the chief minister of Delhi hasn't gone, only Sanjay Singh has gone. I don't think we should fall in this trap and this kind of an argument.
No, Siddharth, when Aravind Kejriwal did not speak, questions were asked about why he was silent and why he wasn't speaking. Now when the Chief Minister, first time when she was asked, Vasundhara Scindia said that I'm in a meeting, I don't know, I will tell you more when I find out. She said nothing later. Today when she's saying what is the issue? Farmers are in distress in Rajasthan. One farmer in Alwar and one from Dausa have committed suicide, and the Chief Minister is going on record to say what is the issue, what's the big deal, why do I need to go?
No, Rahul, is the issue just the Chief Minister? The entire state government?
What is she doing about agrarian distress? It's not about whether she goes or not. That's important, but that's only symbolic. The larger issue is about what's being done about agrarian distress. And she's being so flippant by saying, what's the issue? Why do I need to go?
No. Let me, if you want to take the debate there, let me answer that for. But allow me to make
Siddharth,
one point
answer the question that I've asked you. I'm asking you about the Chief Minister of Rajasthan and a highly flippant response to a very important question.
Well, the Chief Minister has answered that yes, there are people, try and understand, there are people, there are Council of Ministers who have attended to this whole thing. The Chief Minister is attending to the agrarian crisis because there is, let me put it on record, there are over 24 districts where the compensation work has already started, and it has been reported in the newspaper. It's not Siddharth Nath Singh or BJP bulletin which is coming out. So there is an address, there is compensation. What is the damage? That assessment is, the second round of assessment is also on in Rajasthan. So all that work is happening, but you are missing the big point, which is related to the family of Gajendra, who have said on record, his brother, that Manish Shishodia had called him. Where is Manish Shishodia? Why the Aam Aadmi Party is ducking that very basic question? And this is where perhaps the truth lies.
Okay, let me put that one question to Ashish Khaitan before I wind up this debate. Ashish, will the Aam Aadmi Party and the Delhi government cooperate with the Delhi police? Because so far we've seen AAP take a confrontationist position. The Delhi police has said they will not cooperate with the district magistrate inquiry ordered by Aravind Kejriwal. Will AAP cooperate fully with the Delhi police? Will all of you go and depose, go through the motions of collecting of evidence? Or will you make this political again, Ashish?
Yeah. Absolutely. We will cooperate with the Delhi police. 100% cooperation will be extended to the Delhi police, not just by me, but even by the Chief Minister. Aravind himself has said that he will go and record his statement, and whoever the Delhi police wants to interrogate and interview for this investigation, the Delhi police is most welcome. So there would be absolutely no obstruction from our part.
Here's all I wish to say before I wrap up, that the time for politics is over. Everyone is saying let there be no politics, but that's exactly what they're doing. Let's leave politics aside. Let's work together. There's a possible drought that confronts us. Monsoon is most probably going to be less than average. Politicians cutting across parties need to work together in the interests of the farmers. That is the most important thing. Siddharth Nath Singh and Ashish Khaitan for joining us on Headlines today this evening. Thank you very much, sir.